Hey guys, I'm sorry for the delay in getting in my channel. It's just that, as you guys know, a person cannot be without work for too long. So when you have bills and you have responsibilities, there's things you gotta do. So I have not given up on learning my CDL. I still want to take my CDL classes. I'm sorry that I'm driving, and that's the reason my eyes are not on the video, because I am paying attention to the road and my surroundings. And that's one of the most important things that a person needs to do. So I apologize if I'm not looking at the video at the moment. So I have applied a place to work, and I have been called in for an interview and stuff. So I'm like seeing what happens, because everything goes according to how the company, picks the person, makes their choices and stuff, and the qualifications you have for that job. So right now, as you know, I am doing my CDL class, and I'm still into making it. Yes, I'm still continuing to do it. I will be doing a video starting tomorrow, and I'll try to do this, if not on the daytime, if I get hired for this job. I apologize that I won't be putting the videos up early, but I will be doing it after work. So after the job, I would more likely do the video. So for the CDM. Right now, I'm just hoping that everything works out for me in getting this new job, and then later on hoping for a bigger position and CDL. So I'm not giving up. I refuse to give up. And I'm doing that. So I'm also, at the same time, I am taking my seminars and stuff like that, and I think it's very interesting. I've never really been to a seminar and stuff like that, so I thought it was a really good idea of doing, since I was, what is it, how do I say this, since I was referred by the unemployment, so I took advantage. I really never really knew that what was a seminar and stuff like that, because I really never pay attention to it. So I went today, and it's pretty interesting. There's quite a few people that went, and I learned certain things. And I'm on a red light right now, so I'm looking at the camera. So I learned certain things, and maybe I can share with you guys some of those things as I'm learning them, because right now, I do know that they can help you with a resume, making your resume. They can even evaluate your resume, so they can be your critics. Like if your resume is not the right resume, if things are not properly put together, you wouldn't even put the whole skills that you have, or your skills are not explained well. All those things they will help you with. They will also guide you with how to answer training questions and stuff like that regarding the position you go for. So I think it's pretty interesting. The reason I want to continue doing this, I'm going to be working, but I'm going to also continue doing this because this is something that I am very excited to learn from, and I don't know how this job that I just went in for an interview is going to answer to my application, so now it's all up to them to choose
whether I'm hired or not. And if I'm not hired, then I have to continue in the seminars. So I can probably do that and at the same time do my my DOT license with you guys, so we can all be taking all this, knowledge and sinking it in to our brains. It's not easy because I have to be focusing on many different things at the same time. So to me, it's going to be a bit harder, if you're not working and you have the access to the video over and over and you can see it over, then you can learn it, a little bit more easier than me. But me, I am going to be moving around with a lot of different things. So I'm hoping my brain will sink it in as I'm teaching it, like to you guys, like sharing it with you guys at the same time. So as I'm doing that, then maybe I'm hoping my brain will process it. And even if I think that I don't have it all synced in, I'm gonna take a chance and I'm gonna gamble my chances on taking the test. Because sometimes what I have noticed, right, sometimes I focus and I think about my CDL and I said, oh my god, like, what do I remember about it? And I don't remember anything. But when I'm, my father's driving and I'm sitting in the vehicle, we were doing some DIYs around. So when my dad was driving and his ABS light went on, and I remember what it said on the book. It says, hey, so it did tell that if you press the brake, if you pump the brake, or the gas, I'm not very sure on that one, but I'll have to look at it again. But if you pump one or the other 3 times and you hold on to it, and you feel movement, that means that there's like an oil leak or something wrong with it. So I remember that part. I remember. So it is something that it is very good thing for me, that I'm really excited about. And I hope that I can really get this test, because sometimes you think, hey, I don't know it, but then when you think about it and you're like, I was with my dad and all of a sudden I remember that part in the book. I said, so it's synced in there into I just got home. It's synced in there into the head, it's just not being used. So it's not being used, it's not being like repeated. So you're not like memorizing it right out of the blue. But I'm pretty sure that once I see the questions and I read the answers, I'm gonna really get that little light bulb above my head that it's gonna say, bing, that's the answer to your question. So I'm gonna really take advantage of that, and I'm gonna try to do that. I hope that that you guys can really get it in, synced in better than me, so you guys won't fail the test at all. Like, I'm gonna be gambling my test a bit, hoping that my brain knows the answer to all these questions that I've been trying to sink in and memorize myself. Um, it's been quite a bit tough these days. That's why I haven't done the video. I've had some situations going on. I was depressed. I do get, I'm human, so I think we all do get depressed once in a while for things that do happen. But hey, everything with God is possible. So I always have faith in God, that God will provide all the needs that all the necessities that I need at the time. And if he doesn't give it to me now, it's because, it is not for me, because when something is for you, you will get it, in its own time. So never rushing the step ahead, always thinking. So if I do get this job, which I'm very eager to get, I'm excited if I did get it. So if I do get this job, I'm gonna continue doing this job, and I'm gonna continue with my CDL training as well, because I really want to get my CDL license so I can get that and still continue working for this company. So it doesn't affect me in any of that, then I don't know how this company works or anything. It's kind of like the same thing I used to do, except I'm dealing with different standards and regulations in there. So I just hope that all of you guys are having an awesome day. I hope you guys enjoy this weekend coming up. Today is Wednesday, but hey, Thursday, I look at it like a Friday. You know why? Because when you see Wednesday, you're on the middle of the week, so you're almost done with everything. So, by Thursday, you should be feeling a little more ready to get close to that weekend and enjoy. Don't forget to thank God for everything He has done for you, everything He has given you, and thank Him for what He has not given you as well. Because if He hasn't been giving you what you need, maybe you don't need it, or maybe it is not the time for you to receive it at the time. So every time I do my prayer in my house, I always say, thank you, God, for everything you have given me. Because if I have it, it's because you wanted me to have it because I needed it. But if I don't have it, I also thank you, because if I don't have it, then it wasn't something that my life needed it at the time or even at all. So there's always better things ahead. Some doors close, others open. So no matter what the opposition around you, the energy, the dark energy that comes around, go around you, trying to beat your positivity, your happy energy and everything. So no matter what, you with God, you have like the light. So light beats darkness at 100 always. So there's no way that a dark energy can be, your light energy. So that's why you should always have God in front of everything. Everything happens for a reason. And if something was taken from you, don't be upset about it. Like, if you loved it, don't be upset about it, because everything you lose, you get something better. So you gain better. And that is my inspirational hope, and message to you guys at this time. And I hope you guys are really studying that CDL, because I'm really excited to get it too. I'm not giving up, not giving up at all. So I had my wedding, as you noticed. I had my wedding. I wasn't able to have record my wedding. That I wanted you guys to see the wedding. I wanted you guys to see the party, everything that was gonna happen on that day. Um, Everything went a mess. I could have been a bridezilla, and I was not a bridezilla. So I left everything in God's hands, and as things went through, I let it be. If this went this way, hey, that's how God wanted it. Sometimes when we show off all of our talents and everything that we have in our heads, it's just maybe too much. So maybe it wasn't God's will for me to have all that fanciness and all of the things that I wanted to put in my wedding at that time. And the wind was blowing like crazy, So maybe I couldn't had all that, but I'm not mad. I'm not sad about it either. um Even on my wedding day, I wasn't mad about it. I was grateful for the help I received, from the new family that became my new family, and from my family and my friends, so I was very grateful for everything I received in that time, and I am very happy up to this day of everything. Yes, there was battlings all over. There was a lot of stress going around, but it's not like a regular wedding stress that you say, "Oh my God, the dress! Oh my God, this!" No, um, my hair wasn't done like the way I liked it or anything. It wasn't like not that I didn't like it. It's like, I mean, it wasn't something that the styler that was going to do my hair, she couldn't make it. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at anything. Things happen. And if we let negativity take over us, then we're never going to enjoy life. We're never going to enjoy this beautiful day that today we have. Even if it rains, Why would you be mad that it's raining? Why would you be stressed that it snows? Why would you be sad that all these things are happening? Don't be, look at the point of view in a different view. Yeah, you probably wanted to go to the beach on this day and enjoy yourself, but hey, you know, don't be mad about that, just because you couldn't make it to the beach, or you couldn't enjoy your weekend, or you couldn't do a cookout because it started raining, or this and that. Enjoy every day as it comes, because that's why we thank God every day we wake up. That's what matters. We're here. We are our eyes opened up. We woke up. We can see the world. We still have a chance to repent from our sins and do the right thing. We still have a chance to smile and see the person that we love next to us, our family, our children, you know. So all that is thanks to God. And yeah, it might be a rainy day, but hey, who's next to you in that rainy day? Who's eating that nice hot soup with some pan in there, dipping it in, and that's what I do on rainy days. I actually love rainy days. Like, rainy days are like soothing. Not everybody likes them because they feel lonely, or they feel depressed, or they feel sad that they don't have somebody with them. But you know what I said to you? Don't be sad. Be happy, because everything comes in its time. Sometimes you don't ask for it and it is right there in front of you. And you didn't know until the time comes. So, everything you do in life, make sure it's good, because everything that you do good, you'll be blessed by it. Everything that is done by evil, you get condemned by it. So, there's a saying that if you are the type of person who bless someone, or someone blesses you, someone blesses you, let's put it this way. So someone blesses you, you get blessed, but if you are damning that person while that person is blessing you, do you think you receive the blessing that's coming from that person to you? Not always, unless God wants you to, but not always, because when you bless someone, when someone's blessing you, and you damn that person, like, oh, damn you, this and that, or you say something negative to that person, oh, I hope this happens to you, or this and that, so their blessing turns back to that person who sent you the blessing, and you're damning your negativity, everything that you threw at this person comes back to you, it bounces back. So why do things happen to us? Because sometimes we do the wrong thing, we say the wrong things, and by us doing the wrong things, it bounces back to us. Sometimes it's not because we do the wrong thing, sometimes it's because something better is coming. It all depends on what you're going through, or what the situation is in your life. So my situation is get that CDL class and hope that that bounces to me. So when all those questions get thrown out at me, I hope that it goes well. So I got faith in God. And if it doesn't, I will tell you. Hey, I will tell you. I will say, hey, I went to take the CDL class and I failed it. I will tell you. I will be honest with you. If I passed it, I'll be like, I passed it. But I hope you all do get the chance to pass it, and I hope everything goes well with you guys, your family, your friends. Enjoy this week. Enjoy your weekend. Think safe always. If you guys are going somewhere, always pray, and let God know what your plans are. So He can be next to you. Some people say, hey, God is always with me. Yeah, God is always with you, because He looks at you, what you do, and everything you do. But is that blessing? Is that cover with you? Is that, that guide with you, in the moment you need it. So, is he going to protect you in the moment you need it? All that thing matters. When you remember God, God remembers you. If you don't remember God, do you think God's going to remember you? Yeah, he is. You know why he's going to remember you? Because God is faithful. But it doesn't mean that he will be there to help you if you take your hands away, if you take your belief away from God. God is not going to be there for you, for the matter of fact that why would you help someone who's not there for you, who's not giving all for you? So if you turn your back on God, God turns his back on you. That is the whole situation here. So when you think of God, which is pray without ceasing, there's a word in the Bible that says pray without ceasing, meaning a lot of people say, oh, do I have to pray every day, every night, every single time? There's a lot of confusions with that. When it says pray without ceasing, it means that everywhere you go, you have to think of God. You have to say, if you see somebody out there and he's a beggar or something, don't think, oh, he's there because he's doing this. Oh, the negativity. It doesn't matter what he's doing or why is he doing it, if you see that the person looks like he's in drugs or something, don't negative him. Don't negative him. If you don't feel like giving him any donation, don't give it to him. I'm not saying give it to him, because if you give it to him and that's how you're feeling and that's what it's telling you inside the reason, if you give it to him, you're doing him more harm. If you feel in your heart that that person needs it and you want to give it to him, go ahead and give it to him. But don't judge the person. Don't think that the person is there. Pray without ceasing is, God, look at that person in need. Maybe not for food or for something healthy for himself, but he wants it for drugs. So you say it just like that to God and say, hey, God, why don't you help him, be safe, come out of that environment, of that world, of that lie, So pray for good. When you see somebody, anything that they do, if somebody flips a finger on you, like, oh my God, I get those a lot. Like when people get mad of something, they want me to rush because they're rushing in the car or something. They flip the finger on you or they say some swear and everything. And I say, God bless you too, So you don't have to be mad. Don't let that stuff get to you. Some people are like short circuits, I think I said that, circuits, the fireworks that you put a fire in it and everything starts lighting up, the boom, they explode. So don't be a firework. Don't be like that. Think about it this way. This is how I think about it. Maybe he gotta use the bathroom. Maybe he has to pee. Sometimes, hey, when you gotta go, oh man, you gotta go. So when nature calls, right? So look at it the positive way. Never think about it the hard way. Oh, this person wants to cut him in front of me. They're just being rude or whatever. Doesn't matter what you see or what your imagination bring to you. Remember, you don't think what the other person's thinking. Maybe the person's running late for work and maybe that's why he's a little stressed and stuff. Oh, it's not my fault that he's late for work. Yeah, it's not your fault. The reason for you not to be upset about it, so more the reason for you to just think of it like, hey, I'm on his way, you know so look at the positive way of all the negativity that is around you and keep the positivity with you so all things goes well. And that is my talk for today, and I hope you all are having a wonderful wonderful day with your family, your friends, your kids, your mother, your father, your grandparents, cousins, friends, and all, and I hope you guys can really see always the positivity of all the negativity that comes around. Maybe I'll do some videos about that. Maybe I can help people with their problems, my way of me, how I would fix my problems. So maybe I can do something like that. I haven't thought of that, but you never know. Anyway, maybe I'll throw in another advice here and there, make them like a 30-minute, 15 minutes short video so you guys can share it and with your family and friends, and be able to keep that positivity in the family and the friends, and all that things that goes around. So you guys have a nice day. I gotta get inside. um yeah, I got my notebook for my job searching. That's a big notebook. So I have everything in here that I am in need of right now, and I'm going inside and I need to cook if there's no food in there, because my husband will be coming out of work pretty soon and I'm sure he's going to be hungry, and if there's no food there, oh man, the lion will come out. So anyways, not always, sometimes it all depends on how his day at work went down. But like we say, positivity, keep the positivity, and it takes two to get into a fight. Always remember that. How you see things and how someone else see things are very different. So always look at the positive of life. So hope you all have a nice day. And this was Betsy, your DIY slash CDL trainer right now. Not legit, but you know, learn with me, CDL. And I hope you all can really have a nice day, a beautiful day. May God bless you all.